I always had a repulsive need to be something more than human. I felt very puny as a human. I thought, fuck that. I want to be superhuman. David Bowie. So this week has been crazy. Waking up 2 days this week to find that an actor and a singer who both meant a lot to me had passed away. It was quite a shock, and normally stuff like that doesn't affect me, but I've been having kind of like, I wouldn't say an identity crisis. I feel like I've been going through a bit of a midlife crisis almost, and I know I'm only 21, about to be 22, but it's just been, I guess, nostalgic and questioning things that I haven't really questioned in a while. And so with David Bowie's passing and Alan Rickman's passing, it both really hit me in a way that made me question my mortality. And I don't know why I'm about to cry, but oh man. Even before their deaths happened, and I found out about them, I was in a really weird mood and a really weird place. And I think maybe my bipolar disorder has been rearing its ugly head because I've been really depressed, and my depression just kind of hit for no specific reason. Yes, I'm in a situation that I'm struggling, but I wasn't depressed about my situation in terms of I'm struggling financially, or that, you know, me and my fiance have been fighting. I wasn't depressed about that. I was depressed about not being a superhuman. I've been using books and movies as a form of escapism because I've just been wishing so much that there's more to life than life has to offer. And I know that sounds so incredibly cliche and stupid, but that thought gets in my brain and it depresses me to no end because I know that I have such high expectations when it comes to life, and I want things to be magical, and I read books and I want to be part of those books, and I can't because books, that's fiction. And this is reality, and it sucks, to be perfectly honest with you. It completely fucking sucks. And I'm probably making absolutely no sense right now, but I wanted to make something candid for you guys because I felt like I can't make something right now that is funny. I just feel silly for being depressed over the things I'm depressed over. It seems really childish. I've always been that type of person who's wished really hard that things could be magical and that life was not. So I can't really explain it without sounding like I probably need to be thrown back in the mental hospital. And that's part of the reason I did go to the mental hospital, is because I was living in my own little dream world, and now I'm medicated because I'm not allowed to be in that dream world, because when you're an adult, you have to face reality. And reality, as I've mentioned millions of times, sucks beyond belief. The other day, me and my fiance went to Barnes & Noble, and I've been recently pretty obsessed with Harry Potter. And he made a comment, which probably wasn't meant to hurt me, but it did hurt me, about me being like a fangirl and, you know, getting obsessed with things. And I just latched onto that and just thought, like, why am I so different from everybody else? Why do I get so attached to certain things like that aren't real? And why do I wish so hard for them to be real? Why do I obsess over them so much to the point that it consumes my life? That's what happens. It consumes my entire life. And I think the first thing I ever obsessed over whenever I was younger was McFly, which is a British band, for those of you who don't know. And it was like a coping mechanism because, you know, I just moved to a new city where people had money, and I'd come from going to a school with uniform with kids who didn't have money, who, you know, obviously what you wear didn't matter, and then getting thrown into this other school where people had money, and, you know, walking into school the first day thinking my outfit was amazing, and then looking at everybody else and seeing like that they have these name brand clothes on, and you just feel like a complete piece of shit. And I latched onto this band that I thought was cool, and then I just started, you know, like staying in my bedroom for days on end watching videos by them, interviews, songs, seeing all of their, like, listening to all of their music. And it sounds crazy, and it probably is crazy. That's probably why I have to be medicated. For the past, I think, over 10 years, escaping into these worlds and into other things, like, and books and things have been the only thing that's gotten me through to this point in my life. And now I'm almost 22, and it's frustrating. It's also great, but it's frustrating that I still have an imagination so strong that, you know, I can still get lost in these different worlds. But it's kind of sucks because I'm 22 and everybody's looking at me like I have to be an adult and be strong, and I just want to like stay in my room and read still. And I know that sounds completely lame, but I do. Like, I don't want to deal with things sometimes. I just want to escape into that world, escape into Harry Potter, escape into whatever book it is I'm reading that I love so much at the time. And I just keep wondering if there's something wrong with me because I love things so much. And I don't see other people loving things like I love things, especially now that I am an adult. But a couple of good things have come out of it, especially recently, because I've taken up writing again, and it's almost been like a carnal need for me recently just to sit down and write and like release the worlds inside of my brain and let it go. I want to be a writer more than anything. Like, that is my dream. And I don't even know why I'm crying right now, but I know this video is really rambly, but I just felt like it was something I needed to make. Maybe other people feel the same way about things, and I'm not the only person who gets so wrapped up in fictional worlds that it takes over my life. I hope I'm not the only one, because I don't want to be fucking crazy. Oh man. Life just sucks for the people like me who really, really, really just wish there was more to life than life has to offer. It sucks. And I think the only way I can help that is to just keep writing and keep going. But yeah, anyways, sorry for the tears. Like I said, I just wanted to make something candid for you guys and something real on my channel. Something you guys can relate to and hopefully find a common ground with me. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll continue to keep uploading weekly, and take care of yourselves, and yeah. Bye.